Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So, this is a bit of a surprise. It's currently very late for me, but SUCHOMIMUS TLC has just released. So, yeah, let's just get straight into this and have a look what they've done with this pitiful 4-slot. Yikes. Right, so, we have the default skin looks the same. I think the subspecies and the model in general looks the same, but I think it might have new subs. So, this is the default one, it's 5% damage while wet. Then we've got this one, 25% bleed, venom, and healing while dry. And then this one, 10% stam recovery, which I think was the same. But these are pretty cool subs. I like them. They suit SUCHOMIMUS a bit more. Anyway, let's have a look at head abilities. So, the Bite, an attack that deals 50% more damage if you are dry, and another 50% if the target's dry. Pretty cool. But then we have 3 new things here. Let's have a look at these. Hooked Snap. A bite and claw attack. Each time you catch a fish, you will now gain 2 stacks of Hooked Snap. Up to a maximum of 5 stacks. While these stacks are active, a Hooked Snap attack will deal 30% damage increase. Each successful bite will remove 1 stack of Hooked Snaps. Wait a second. So let's say to get max stacks, you'd need 3 fish. So I catch 3 fish, and each stack does 30% more damage. So that's a total of 150% more damage. Oh my god. So it's 150% on the first hit, then it goes down to 120, then it will go down to 90, then 60, then 30, and then that's all stacks gone. That's pretty cool. Okay, so also the bite animation on the default bite is the same. Why is it foggy? Let's get that fog out of here. And here is the Hooked Snap bite. Okay, so it does a claw on a bite. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it hits twice, it doesn't say if it does or not. It just says that, you know, every hit removes 1 stack. That's pretty cool. I like that. Next up we've got Riptide, a bite that increases in power with each hit and deals up to 10% more damage if you are wet, an additional 10% if the target is wet. This attack cools down faster while you are wet. So it's like the bite, but if you're wet, and it's only 10%. Oh, 20% I guess if both are wet. But also the cooldown's quicker. Oh, I like that. An 11-second cooldown on that. Let's get in the water here. There we are. And so it's 11 seconds, well, 12 seconds whilst dry. Let's see what it's like when we are wet. That's a cool bite, and it's half the cooldown, so it's 5 seconds. That's a cool bite, I like that. And yeah, that is 4 bites. Holy based, I like that. And next up we have got Shark Bite. Bite attack that will deal medium damage and small bleed, but will break off one of your teeth. Ooh! And stick into the target. Bitten enemies will have reduced bleed heal rate by 10% and increased bleed damage per stack. Each tooth will regrow in 9 seconds and regenerate 25% faster if dry. Oh, that sounds cool. Let's have a look at what this one looks like. Oh, that's a cool bite. I can tell that one's going to be fun, and it snaps off your teeth. I wish I could go and see what this would look like, but I'm in single player. Right. Next up we have Sensors, Nictating Membrane. This is the same as ducks. See clear underwater during fog and rainstorms, and also it tracks fish. Okay, let's bring that fog back and see what it's like. Right, so this is the fog normally. Oh no, sorry, that's the fog. Okay, this is the normal fog. Then we put it on, and we can see that rock now. That's pretty cool. I like that. Next up we have got Shed Teeth. Teeth lost while using Shark Bite will regenerate twice as fast. That is pretty good. That might actually be good. And Strong Lungs. 25% increased stamina recovery, 15% max oxygen while swimming. Pretty nice. I'm going to put Shed Teeth on, and this Shark Bite. I think both of those are going to be pretty good. Alright, Claw Attack. We have Backhand. Directional knockback causes low damage if used while swimming. It splashes targets in front of you, making them wet. So duck did have this as well, and I don't think I showed it off, so I'm gonna do that in this one. Let's have a look at the animation first though. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we got this way, and then the front one. Oh, that's cool. I love that. And if we go in here, yeah, see, it does that little splash. I never showed that off in the duck one. I wish I did. But yeah, it does it in the direction that you knock it back. So yeah, I like that though. That's pretty cool. All right. Let's have a look at the other claw attack. So we've got claw attack. This one applies bleed, and the damage is increased by 50% if I'm dry, and another 50% if the target's dry. Let's see if they changed the animation for this, because I believe this was normal, but it does bleed now. Let's see. Oh no, they didn't change that. And then Claw Barrage, a low damaging attack that increases for every hit that you land, deals 15% damage, increase to targets that are wet. Pretty cool. Let's have a look at this animation. Although I don't think this one's changed much either. Oh, I like that. Alderon did something weird. When they did this whole grass update and they added new slots and stuff for T-Rex and Trike, they did change these claw attacks. So this originally had a different animation. Then they gave it the barrage as an animation. And then they gave the barrage a new animation. Just a bit of history for you there. Next up we have diets, Fisher and Hype Carnivore, nothing special on those. Alright, we have got height, Parch, Scales. Grants 100 additional maximum health, and gain up to 25% increased stamina recovery buff, and sprint faster when fully dry on land. You also now dry out much faster on land. However, you are now lighter and have 10% reduced swimming speed. 100 more health, 25% more stamina, and sprinting faster. But you have less combat weight and a little bit less speed. Let's see how much combat weight we have actually. Slash get extra combat weight. There we are. So we are 5,000. And let's put this hide on, and we'll do that again. Alright, so it removes oh man, look at that combat weight. It doesn't say 4 million, don't worry. It's a decimal. So we go from 5,000 to 4,340, but we do get those bonuses. I don't know, I think this might be worth it. And then we have Thick Scoots, 50% increased health recovery, Waterlogged, gain 20% increased swim speed, and dry out slow while on land. Additionally, you now drain the stamina of creatures latched or clamped onto you by 100% based on your wetness amount. Cool. I do want to see the speed with this thing though. So let's get fully dry first. Yeah, we can run out very quick. Alright, let's see. So, let's sprint. Oh, this is quick. Okay, this is quicker than before. Okay, pretty cool. That hide is a big payoff. Like I say, you lose a lot of combat weight, nearly 700, but you get more health and a bit more speed. Alright, legs, we have brace legs. While dry, ignore uphill movement, decrease, increase speed while moving downhill, and take reduced fall damage. And strong legs, take 60% less knockback, and 50% increase, or 15% increased fracture healing. Tail attacks, we have lunge and tail attack. Lunge forward when in the water. Let's have a look at this, shall we? It's been a long time since I've seen a new thing with a lunge. I know Duck has a dodge, but that's different. This is the icon used for Sarko's lunge. So let's see what it's like. Of course I go to the right. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, okay. So it's a 20-second cooldown. Doesn't use much stamina. And, you know, that is a pretty good lunge. It does 2 bursts of speed. I like that. That's pretty good. And then the tail attack, I believe, is just normal. The sitting and sleeping animation I don't think changed much either. I know it feels a bit slow to stand up now. But let's do the tail attack. Yeah, that's the same. And finally, voice call. They gave Sucho voice calls. Thank God. Alright, Muffled Roar. Increases swim speed, improves swim turning, and increases all status effect healing by 50% for 3 minutes. Wait a second. Can only be used while diving, and will be interrupted if you exit the water. Okay, let's do something funky here. Let's put on a full swim speed build. So we'll put on a full swim build. Yeah. Okay, right. So we have a full swim build right now. And let's use this voice buff. And this flippin' fog, will you bugger off? Right. Oh, I never actually equipped it. Hold on. Okay, so muffled roar. So we should get 50% more swim speed. Let's check what it's like now. Alright, that's fine. Then we dive. It's a roar with a cool animation. And whoa, that speed. Look at us go. And then we do the lunge. Oh my god, that's so quick. Zuko's gonna be such a menace. Oh my god. That speed, and then if we get out, it should be interrupted, but it is not. Maybe if we go back in, nope, it's perfectly fine. Am I missing something? Nope. Maybe it's interrupted if you do the ability whilst leaving. Okay, let's clear cooldowns. And let's do another one for Zuko. So, Scalding Rage. Rapidly dry off for 3 minutes. This ability cannot be activated while swimming or during the rain. Okay. So, this is how slow we dry off normally. Let's do this. Oh, that's so cool. I mean, the sounds don't fit it too well. But that's pretty cool, and we dry off super quick. Put this hide on, look at that. Oh my god. Look at how quick we are drying off. That's insane. And both these have got 5-minute cooldowns as well. Which is why I'm doing clear cooldowns, because I am not waiting 15 minutes for all three. And water spout. Spray water in the area all around you, draining your thirst by 15%, making yourself wet and enemies wet nearby. Cannot be used underwater. Let's see what this animation looks like. I like checking out these animations. And here we are. Oh, I love that. That might be better than Deinocaris's. So in terms of maneuverability, when it comes to animations, these all seem the same. The trot, the walk, the run, they seem the same. The model seems the same, but let's have a look at these voice buffs. So, not voice buffs, but voice calls. We have broadcast. Okay, that's cool. I like that. It roars into the sky. Then we've got a friendly. Very friendly. Threat call. That's an improvement. Let's do that again. They changed the sound on that a bit so it's instantly sharp, and oh, I love that. That's amazing. Distress call. Oh, they've done something with the distress calls recently. Instead of just taking a step back and cowering, the dinosaurs like Rex, Eo, Duck, and Zuko, they all look like they're kind of like an animal backed into a corner. The way they step forward and try and look aggressive, but at the same time sound scared. I like it. Then we've got the regular call, which you'd hear if you typed in chat. Pretty nice. Then we got shake. And then a stretch. Oh, big stretch. I don't know if Zuko had this before, but I like it. Look around. I'm not sure if this is new either, but I like that as well. Looks nice for Zuko. And a little itch. Yeah. I think that's new. And then this is just the friendly call again. Oh no, sorry. I'm used to cancelling it with a bite. This is just the friendly call again. Yeah. So, overall, SUCHOMIMUS, they have done a number on this thing. They've given it some pretty spectacular abilities, I'd say. You know, you can combo this thing in the water insanely well. The only thing I do have a concern about is this hide. Losing, like, 660 combat weight, I think. Yeah, losing about 660 combat weight. Or if you want to be very precise, 659. And then, like, a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like that's a bit much for 100 health and some more speed. But, you know, maybe the damage on this thing's been upped to insane levels. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Yeah, sorry if I've been quiet. Like I said, it's a bit early for me in the morning, but yeah, have a wonderful day. I should have a video out tomorrow, hopefully with a bit more editing than normal, because I really do want to try and, get better content. So, have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever. Take care, and if you feel like it, make sure maybe leave a comment, maybe like, maybe subscribe. Helps me out an absolute ton. Alright, enough chilling. Take care. Goodbye.